Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to the Solar Eclipse in Libra video. This is going to be for all signs, Aries through to Pisces. My name is Violetta Alexis, and I am studying to become a tropical Western astrologer, and I am a professional tarot reader. If you do want to book with me, you can visit www.violettaalexis.com, and you can also follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter. And you can also become a member of my dragon community. All of that information can be found in the description box below. We're going to be talking about the solar eclipse in Libra. I mean, guys, this is definitely a big one. This is not just about ourselves. This is also about other people. Libra can represent other people. It can represent relationships as well, the support of other people, harmony, etc. It's going to be in a conjunction with the South Node, meaning that there's something from the past that may be kind of coming back up. And it's also possible that we're going to have to let something go, for better or for worse. The ruler of this solar eclipse is going to be Venus. So once again, this is about creating harmony. This is about maybe collaboration, creating harmony with others and just another person or relationships in general. Venus is going to be opposing Saturn. So Saturn is kind of telling Venus no. So wherever Saturn is in your chart, there's kind of a boundary there between Saturn and Venus. So this is a big one. This is a new beginning with a very loose conjunction to Pluto, maybe some manipulation tactics, maybe some things coming out, maybe some conflict or tension or pressure that's kind of happening wherever Pluto is at in your whole sign house. It's going to also be opposite Chiron in Aries. So this really talks about some wounds where we are finding our independence, where we are asserting our boundaries. So I'm very excited to talk about this with you guys, especially with that conjunction to Mercury as well. Some kind of big discussion, maybe big new idea, conversations coming up from the past, old things coming up from the past. I'm very excited to talk about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Hello, Aries and Aries rising. Welcome to your solar eclipse in Libra that is going to be taking place on October 14th of 2023. I hope you guys are doing super awesome. So this solar eclipse is going to be happening in your Libra 7th house of your client base, your one-on-one partnerships, intimate partnerships, etc. The ruler of this solar eclipse is Venus, which is going to be in the 6th house of day-to-day work and routine. There could be a big focus on female coworkers at this time. There could be somebody coming back from the past. The South Node can bring people back from the past. Hey, miss you. You could get that text, that call. Mercury is also in a conjunction with this new moon. Mercury rules your 3rd house. Maybe you see somebody while you're out and about. If you're single, you can meet somebody in your local neighborhood, meet somebody while you're out running errands, etc. If you are in a partnership right now, it may be that a partner is kind of needing some help from you a little bit. This could be somebody that's needing your help with things. Maybe this is somebody that's trying to let go of some kind of health issue, somebody that's trying to alleviate some schedule and make more time for you even. I feel like you have a lot going on. There's a big transformation that's happening in your career right now. There is this square between Pluto and this, excuse my crappy handwriting, this square between Pluto and this solar eclipse. So it makes me feel like the time that you're spending out with your reputation, your work changing, how you're portraying yourself to the world. The North Node is also in your sign. And so there's a big focus on like you wanting more for yourself, but it could feel like that's at odds with somebody that you're dating or somebody that you're in a committed partnership with. It can also be like this demand from clients or something like that. You could feel like for some of you that you're needing to let go of some clients in order to focus more on like big picture stuff. You do have Venus, which is in an opposition to Saturn. Saturn also rules your 10th house of career and reputation. So you could feel like you're kind of being run rampant a little bit between a partner that needs you, a client that is demanding more from you, and what you're trying to do out in the world. And so I want to say, like, take care of your mental health right now. I'm not saying that you can't help a partner out, etc., things like that, but I definitely think that there's something going on with a partner where they're really needing to focus on like rescheduling things, finding somebody to delegate tasks to that's not always you. And so you could feel like there's like some pressure going on between you and between your career. If I'm not mistaken, the nodes are still squaring with Pluto. So there's definitely some pressure that's kind of happening between your career, you, and what your partner needs from you or what your clients need from you. Also, Mars in the 8th house. You know, Mars is you. So whatever Mars is doing is kind of what you're doing. And so there's already like maybe a big focus on another person's resources or a partner's resources, or this is a big focus on you trying to kind of hide out a little bit, you know, like, oh my God, leave me alone. You know, I'm trying to heal from things. I need to take a back seat. This is too much for me. So yeah, I feel like there's just a little bit of push and pull around what you're trying to get done, especially with your career, etc. Maybe even trying to take a little bit of rest, focus on your mental health so you can do better in your career, and also maybe what somebody else needs from you. Okay. So Aries, Sun, and Rising, thank you so much. Let me know how you believe that this is going to be playing out for you in the comment section below, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much. Talk soon, guys. Good luck. Hello, Taurus Sun and Taurus Rising. Welcome to your solar eclipse in Libra that is going to be happening on October 14th, 2023. So Taurus, this is especially important for you, especially when it comes to your health. You do have 2 eclipses, one that is going to be a lunar eclipse that's happening in your first house on the 27th or the 28th. I can't remember. I think it's the 28th. And then you're having this solar eclipse on the 14th of October, which is affecting your health. Your health is of utter importance right now. You know, you taking your vitamins, checking up with your doctor, etc., things like that. Obviously, I'm not a health care practitioner, so I cannot give you advice on those things, but definitely needing to get second opinions on things when it comes to your health, when it comes to any results that you do have. I feel like there is this desperate need for you. I mean, this solar eclipse is ruled by Venus. This is your chart ruler. Venus doesn't really like being in Virgo. However, it's in your 5th house. So Venus likes being in the 5th house. You know, this is like the joy house. This is fun. This is creativity, children, dating, romance, sex, etc. All those fun things. And I feel like there's a big focus on you wanting to indulge in those things a little bit more, but you may feel like your schedule is getting in the way, your work is getting in the way, other people need you at work, people need you to fill in for them at work or something like that. Don't run yourself rampant is what I want to say, because it feels like an overworking. It could be like draining your health quite literally. It could be your mental health could feel like it's kind of suffering in some way. And with the North Node being here, Taurus, I feel like there's a real need for you to focus on your mental health as well. So there needs to be a healthy balance between you doing the things that you love and what other people want from you. Venus is in a direct opposition to the 11th house, which is like your friends, your networks, communities, groups that you're a part of, your higher dreams, goals, and aspirations. And, it could feel like things that you need to do on a day-to-day, your routine, your scheduling is kind of keeping you away from enjoying sex with a partner, enjoying time with your kids, focusing on personal creative projects that you really want to focus on as well. With that square to Pluto in your 9th house, maybe there's something that you're trying to focus on when it comes to your higher purpose. It's like you're wanting to focus on higher purpose stuff. You're wanting to focus on maybe you've been doing a writing project, right? Maybe you're wanting to focus on publishing something, but you feel like you're so damn busy that you barely even have time for yourself, So definitely focusing on your health, finding a schedule that works for you, talking to your healthcare practitioner, getting a second opinion on things, and needing to figure out scheduling so that way you can focus on the things that you truly care about the most. And definitely needing to find a good balance between rest and relaxation and your day-to-day. Okay, so thank you so much, Taurus and Taurus Rising. Let me know how you believe that this is going to be playing out for you in the comment section below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe as well, and the best of luck to you. Bye. Gemini, how are you guys doing? So welcome to your new moon solar eclipse in Libra. And this is going to be happening on October 14th of 2023. So let's go ahead and take a look. So you guys are going to be having a solar eclipse, which is essentially a new moon on steroids. And this is going to be taking place in your 5th house. So this isn't as bad for you as it is for others. It doesn't even have to be bad at all, of course. But this is in your 5th house of creativity, fun, children, romance, entrepreneurship. This is a place of joy and self-expression. Now, the South Node is going to be in a conjunction to this new moon. Mercury is also going to be in a conjunction. There's going to be a loose square to Pluto. Sorry, my meditation music is a little loud. Hopefully nobody can hear it, but let me go ahead and just turn it down just in case. Okay, great. And so there's going to be a loose square to Pluto in your eighth house. Now, the eighth house can talk about other people's resources, debts, something that you owe. It can also talk about sex, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. It's going to be opposing Chiron here in your 11th house of others, and the North Node is over here accompanying the Chiron in your 11th house in Aries. Now, the ruler of this eclipse, which is Venus, is in your fourth house. We're kind of looking back at the fourth house here. And to me, for some of you, this could be like somebody coming back from the past, right? Like an old lover or something like that. But there may be somebody that you are already dating. So this could be like needing to sacrifice one for the other kind of thing. Somebody could come back around. They could be trying to be intimate with you. Maybe it's an old ex, an old flame or something like that. And they try to come back to you and you guys try to have like one last romp in the hay, so to speak. And then you kind of give it up, right? Because maybe you want to, live your life, be more free, go have fun. Maybe you want to date around, who knows? It can be something like that. It can also be maybe you're wanting to start some kind of new business of some sort, but maybe you're having to let go of an old idea or something like that to be able to honor this new idea, especially with Mercury being there. Maybe this is an at-home business, especially with Venus being in the fourth house, or maybe you're just, having more fun within the home. This can also be a time of pregnancy, especially with Pluto being in the eighth house. Maybe you get pregnant and you're like, oh my God, how the hell am I going to pay for this? Eighth house is like things that you have to, like money that you can owe, right? Or other people's resources. This could be something like maybe if you are together with a partner, maybe you guys are trying to start something new in regards to a business or something like that. But maybe your partner has some debts that they have to pay off, and you guys are like, okay, well, where are we really going to get the money? I'm also feeling here, Mars is already in Scorpio in the sixth. If I'm not mistaken, I think that Mars is Mars supporting Venus at this time? Yeah, there should be like a little bit of a loose sextile or a sextile from Mars to Venus, I believe. And so it shows me that Mars is kind of supporting this new moon. So maybe you have a coworker here that is supporting you. Maybe you're able to get things moved around in regards to some kind of job you have. So that way you can focus on a project that you have with another person. And Libra is other people. So I feel like this is going to be more of a fun thing for you is what it feels like. With the opposition to Chiron in the 11th house, there could be somebody who disagrees with something that you're doing, or maybe there's you wanting to go out and be more expressive and really step into you and who you are, but maybe you kind of have like a friend over here that needs you or something like that. Whatever this is, I feel like you're going to go with it. Okay, I feel like you're going to go with it. So not the worst solar eclipse for you. Let me know how this is playing out for you guys in the comment section below, and make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you not. Thanks a lot, Gemini. Talk soon. Hello, Cancer. How are you guys doing? Welcome to your solar eclipse in Libra. So you guys are going to be having the solar eclipse in your fourth house of home and family. It's going to make a conjunction to Mercury, and it's going to make a conjunction to the South Node. The ruler of this solar eclipse is Venus, which is in the third house. And it's also going to make a square to Pluto. It's a loose square, still a square nonetheless, and it's Pluto. So, and also there's going to be an opposition to Chiron in your 10th house of career and reputation. So to me, this is making me feel like you and another person may be moving. Maybe it's somebody that you live with. Maybe you guys are having a discussion. You're getting ready to sign some kind of contract with Mercury ruling your third, getting ready to sign some kind of document in order to move. But there's something that you're having to give up here. Okay, so maybe for some of you, it could be you like moving out or somebody else moving out. Maybe you have to, give up a roommate, or maybe you're moving in with somebody, so you have to kind of give up your independence. It can be something like that, because in order to have this one thing, you have to sacrifice another. Now, there is some kind of conflict that's happening in your 7th house of one-on-one partnerships. So it seems like because you're moving, or maybe you're moving out, or somebody else is, or maybe you actually need to move. It seems like there's somebody here who's not very happy about it. It could be a child with Pluto ruling your 5th house. It could also be a business partner. It could also be a client. It could be a partner, or just somebody that you live with, like I said, especially with the ruler of this being in the 3rd house. This can also talk about like moving. I really think that with that sextile from Mars to Venus, I genuinely think that at this time creativity is going to be very healing for you, because Mercury also, being that the solar eclipse is making a conjunction with Mercury also ruling your 12th house. This can be very spiritual, right? So the 4th house can talk about our ancestry, can talk about our childhood, and the 12th house can talk about like letting go of something very karmic, things about the past. There could be some kind of relationship that you're either forming or even really letting go of that is going to feel good for you at some point. It may feel kind of crappy at first, but in the end, you're going to see like why something happened and why maybe you had to let go of this connection with a family member or what have you. Definitely some healing and some goal-orientated stuff that's happening in your 10th house of career and reputation. So there's something that you're definitely letting go of in regards to home and family life or where you live, and you're eventually going to just need to go for that, so that way you can have this, probably this 10th house stuff up here where you can focus more on your career with the North Node being there. So thank you so much, Cancer and Cancer risings. Let me know how this is playing out for you in the comment section, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Have a good one. All right. Hello, Leo and Leo risings. Hope you guys are doing really, really well. Welcome to your solar eclipse in Libra. Now, this solar eclipse is going to be happening in your 3rd house. This can be about writing. This can be about moving. This can be about short distance travel. This can be about podcasts, content that you're creating for social media. This can also be about vehicles and your skill set and what you learn, how you communicate. Now, you are having a brand new beginning, basically on steroids. It could be in regards to another person or because of another person. It seems like there's some kind of chatter going on. This could be something financial with Mercury representing your 2nd house. Maybe you are finding that you actually are going to need to buy a car, and the ruler of this solar eclipse is also Venus, which is in the 2nd house. This can be a lot of you, maybe you're buying a new vehicle, but you need to let go of an old one, maybe you are needing to learn a new skill set so that way you can actually make more money. This doesn't feel ultimately bad, but it is kind of telling me that you're going to have to let go of something in the 3rd house. Like I said, if you're getting a new car, got to let go of the old one. It's like kind of a one for the other thing. You could be, maybe you are starting some kind of writing project with another person, but maybe you need to let go of your own individual writing project or something like that in order to collaborate with another person. This could also be about some kind of writing project or some kind of content that you're creating that you're eventually going to need to publish. Now, Chiron and the North Node here, Chiron's making an opposition to this solar eclipse in Libra in your 3rd house. And so there could be some issues around like, is this really true to me? Is this really what I believe in? Is this really... does this really align with my higher self, etc.? And so I feel like you're going to kind of push through that fear, and you're just going to do it anyway with the North Node being there. And for some of you, ultimately, whoever you're working with, whatever you're doing, this could end up really eventually benefiting you, or you're seeing why this had to happen at some point where you can eventually, focus on like your higher purpose, or this takes you to your higher purpose in some way. The solar eclipse is also in a square to Pluto in the 6th. So, yeah, maybe it is some health issues or something. I don't think so. I mean, this is making me feel like you're having a bit of an issue with like a coworker. Maybe you're really focused on this writing project, but it's like you need a coworker to come and cover your shift, right? And like they don't want to do it, right? It can be something like that, or you trying to get your schedule in order, or what have you. This could also be about you thinking, oh my God, like there's so much that I need to do at home because Pluto rules your 4th house of home and family. Like I need to find somebody to delegate tasks to so I can focus on, maybe it's moving, right? Maybe you're wanting to leave your hometown and like move abroad or something like that. Maybe you're scared, but you just need to do it. Maybe you're needing to find a replacement for yourself. But it makes me feel like more so whatever it is that you're creating or whatever it is that you're working on, it feels like you're needing to find somebody to take care of your home, house sit if you're traveling. Maybe you're needing somebody to help you with day-to-day tasks, laundry, grocery shopping. Now you have that Mars sextile to Venus. I feel like you're going to have some kind of support. Maybe you pay somebody a little bit of money to take care of these things so you can focus on, learning something or learning some kind of skill set. Maybe that's what it is. And like kind of maybe you're needing to learn some new skill set and forget like everything that you ever knew. Like, not literally, but you know what I mean? So yeah, I don't feel like it's super bad. I just feel like this is very busy to me. This feels very busy to me. So thank you, Leo and Leo Risings. Let me know how you think that this is playing out for you in the comment section below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And I hope that you guys have a great solar eclipse in Libra. Talk soon. All right, Virgo, how are you guys doing? Welcome to your solar eclipse in I almost said in Virgo. Not yet, right? A solar eclipse in Libra for October 14th, 2023. Now, you guys are going to be having a solar eclipse in your Libra second house. So this is about the money that you make. This is about the money that you spend. This is basically a new moon on steroids. The south node is here, and so is Mercury, and it's making a conjunction with this new moon, with this solar eclipse. And Mercury is your chart ruler. So this is going to be incredibly important to you. I feel like you're maybe discussing this or maybe you're initiating this in some way. There is going to be a direct opposition to Chiron in the 8th house, and you have the North Node here accompanying Chiron in the 8th house, which is about like other people's resources or money that you owe. There's going to be a square to Pluto as well, which is going to be in your 5th house of children, dating, creativity. So this makes me feel like for some of you, it could absolutely be a new job or a new way of making income, a new way of making a stream of income of some sort. And for some of you, maybe you're very insecure around that. It could be that you are working with another person to collaborate and make some kind of money. This is very much also about you as well, because the ruler of this solar eclipse is Venus in your 1st house. This really makes me feel like you are initiating this, or you and another person are initiating this together. There could also be this sense of you realizing that you can't really rely on a certain stream of income anymore, and you could have a bit of a fear of needing to rely on another person. But whatever this is, because the North Node is here with Chiron, I feel like you're going to push through whatever this fear is. Maybe you're needing to kind of let go of a job and like rely on somebody else for a while, rely on government money. I'm not saying you guys are going to lose your job, okay? I don't want you guys to like freak out. And, it could also be something like where you're needing to buy something. Like there could be something that you're wanting to buy specifically for yourself. Maybe you are wanting to buy, Venus rules your 9th house as well. Maybe you're wanting to purchase a ticket in order to go and see somebody, but this person can't, split it with you, right? Or maybe it's you're needing to really spend some money you're needing to spend money to make money, maybe when it comes to travel for work or higher education or something like that. But with this new moon or the solar eclipse scoring Pluto in your 5th, this could be like a partner needing something from you, or something's kind of sucking away all your joy in some way. This could be a child. Maybe you're wanting to make some kind of big purchase, but your child needs your help financially or something like that. So this is definitely a big one for you guys. It has your chart ruler here. The ruler of this solar eclipse is in your 1st house of self. This can also be a sense of your self-worth. And for some of you, because Libra is about other people, maybe you feel like somebody doesn't appreciate you and what you bring to the table, and you're just simply having to let that person go. Chiron in the 8th house, I don't need you, even if you feel like you do, but it's like needing to kind of stand your boundaries, stand your ground with something, especially when you have Saturn with this opposition here. This can be like another person kind of giving you the cold shoulder in some way, and you're not really feeling valued. So, look alive, Virgos. I love you guys so much. Let me know how this is playing out for you guys in the comment section below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you have not, and the best of luck to you. Thanks a lot, Virgo. All right. Hello, superstars. So Libra, welcome. I feel like you guys already know. You guys know exactly what you're here for, right? Solar eclipse in your sign, big deal. This is going to be a solar eclipse, which is basically a new moon on steroids in your first house of self. This is in your first house of self. This is in your first house of your appearance and your physical body and how you're kind of showing up. There is going to be a new way that you're showing up. With this Mercury being in a conjunction to this solar eclipse, the South Node being in a conjunction to this solar eclipse, there is an old way that you're letting go of something. There is something that you're letting go of. Being that Venus represents your 12th house and also represents your ninth house. These are very spiritual houses. These are very like higher self houses. This is where the ego goes to die in the 12th house. And your ruler, which is the ruler of this solar eclipse, is in the 12th house. So this is deep psychological transformation, possibly around how you're showing up, how you want to be perceived, and how you are portraying yourself when it comes to you and who you are as an individual, when it comes to your physical appearance and how you want to address people, how you want to communicate, your emotions, the letting go. Whatever Venus is doing is essentially what you're doing. This could feel like an internal, external, all at the same time, transformative process. I'm not gonna lie, it may feel a little tough for you. I mean, you have this opposition to Chiron, which is in your 7th house. So this is like maybe somebody is kind of triggering you a little bit. There could be a trigger from another person that is making you kind of think about things, really think about your past, your mental health, just the trauma or the things that you've really been through, and you being like, you know what? This is who I am. This is who I want to be. Focusing on your higher self. There is going to be Mars here in your 2nd house, and it's going to square, not square. It's going to make a sextile to Venus in your 12th. And so I'm feeling like there's a little bit of support here. Maybe this is support from an actual partner. Maybe it's the same person that's triggering you. With Mars also ruling your 7th house, there could be somebody who in your life who's actually pressuring you to realize your own self-worth, realize your own self-value, assist you in these self-sabotaging behaviors or ideas about yourself that just no longer are who you are. They don't resonate with who you are anymore, and they can't come with you, these old ideas about yourself. There's also going to be a square to Pluto in the 4th. So it could be some kind of conflict with a family member, absolutely. You could be kind of asserting yourself in some way, and maybe you're feeling like you need to let go of a person, or you're kind of trying to redefine who you are in some way, and maybe there's a family member here that doesn't agree or that doesn't appreciate it in some way. So I mean, Libra, this is really all about you and the faith that you have in yourself. With Mercury ruling your 9th, what you believe to be true about your higher purpose, what you've allowed other people to tell you who you are and pressure you to be a certain way. No, this is like a time for clearing out. This can also be a very good time for creative expression. My suggestion is that you find a new way to express yourself, like creatively, like maybe behind the scenes in some way, taking a day off, you know what I'm saying? I think that there is going to be, looks like there's going to be some kind of opposition here between Venus and Saturn. And so you could really be feeling like the pressures of your job need you or something like that. And you're like F off, I just want to relax. I want to chill. But this is like a big powering up moment for you. So definitely take care of your mental health and things like that, and let go of these self-sabotaging ideas about yourself that are no longer serving you. Okay. So thank you so much, Libra, Sun and Rising. Let me know how this is resonating for you in the comment section below, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you have not. Thanks a lot, Libra. Talk soon. Hello, Scorpio and Scorpio Risings. I hope you guys are doing super awesome. Welcome to your solar eclipse in Libra for October 14th, 2023. So You guys are going to be having the solar eclipse happening in your 12th house. This is where the ego goes to die. This is our past. This is our self-sabotaging behaviors. This is hidden enemies. This can also talk about mental health and addictions. And there's some kind of new beginning that you're having in regards to these things. This could be something that ends up being quite healing for you as well. There's something new that maybe you're starting behind the scenes in regards to maybe some kind of creativity. 12th house can also be a place where we go to create alone. And I'm feeling like it's something that you're more so doing behind the scenes, but you may feel like there's somebody that you need to let go of, is kind of what I'm wondering. Maybe in order to have a better perspective, maybe in order to aid your mental health in some way, you're going to have to let go of a person that you may actually realize is some kind of hidden enemy. Maybe there is some kind of coworker or something like that with that opposition to Chiron that's wanting to work with you, and then you kind of find out that they're talking smack. It could be somebody that you thought was a friend or something like that. Maybe some kind of hidden enemy, so to speak. I hate to say that, but things do happen. And also, Venus is going to be in an opposition with Saturn. And so I feel like with Saturn being in your 5th house, it's absolutely possible that maybe there's somebody here that's wanting to work with you, collaborate with you of some sort on some kind of creative project. And maybe you have somebody that you're dating that's telling you no, or maybe children are getting in the way, or maybe you feel like there's somebody who is trying to work with you on something and you feel like you're kind of like, no, I want to work on this on my own. I have my own things that I want to work on. I have my own talents and gifts and skills and abilities and ideas that I'm trying to work on. And Mars is in your 1st house. So I'm feeling like you could be very much asserting yourself in some way. Sextile between Mars and Venus. Mars is you. So it's like, I feel like there's an opportunity to work with somebody or collaborate with somebody in regards to like an audience, in regards to the content you're creating. But remember, Pluto is also you. And so with this solar eclipse, it's squaring Pluto in your 3rd house. And so I'm kind of feeling like maybe for some of you, you feel like you're the one that's doing all of the work. You're the one with all of the knowledge, and you just kind of feel like somebody's there, kind of draining you a little bit. And you're like, no, this is my baby. This is my project. This is what I want to work on. The other way that I could kind of look at this is, you could be kind of drawing away from, old relationships, old friendships, old networks, etc., kind of going out and trying to let go of somebody, needing to, like I said, be independent, work on your own things, work on yourself, etc. I feel like it's something that you are working on behind the scenes. Opposition to Chiron, maybe there's a wound around that, but I feel like it's almost like something you're wanting to do on your own. But for some of you, there are some people that you're needing to let go of because you feel like they're bad for your overall mental health, okay? And you're just simply needing to let go of them. So it absolutely could be that. So thank you so much. Let me know how you believe that this is playing out for you in the comment section below, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you have not. Thanks a lot, Scorpio. Talk soon. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius and Sagittarius risings. Hope you guys are super awesome. Welcome to your solar eclipse in Libra, which is happening October 14th, 2023. So we're going to be having a solar eclipse in your 11th house of friends, groups, communities, networks, your bigger dreams, goals, aspirations. It's going to be making a conjunction to Mercury and the South Node. And the ruler of this solar eclipse is Venus, which is in your 10th house of career and reputation. So for some of you, it could absolutely be you finding some new goal, you finding some new kind of purpose in regards to some kind of aspiration, but you may be having to let go of, a career path, okay? Venus does rule your 10th house of career and reputation. This could also be, you needing to let go of some kind of friend. Okay, this could be like a friend kind of coming back from the past, maybe. Maybe you form some new friendships. You don't really feel like this friend really resonates with you anymore. Can absolutely be something like that. For some of you, there could be like a change in career, so that way you can focus more on your bigger dreams, aspirations, and goals. And you can turn some big dream into some kind of actual career path for you. Let's see. Mercury does rule your 10th house and it also rules your 7th house. So this is already in Libra. So Libra is about other people. So I definitely feel like you're working with somebody else in order to accomplish something out there, maybe in the public eye, or to be able to turn some kind of aspiration or goal into an actual career path. Like maybe it's something that you genuinely want to be known for. You do have a square to Pluto in the 2nd house. For some of you, if this is about a friend, you could feel like there is a friend that you've been dealing with that you finally need to let go of. Straight up. You could feel like this person kind of is ruining your reputation, or you could feel like this is like a guilty by association kind of thing. You could feel like there's somebody here who doesn't really appreciate you in some way and you're needing to kind of let go of this person. Maybe you have a friend like trying to manipulate you for money and you're like, wow, okay, this could be like, this could feel very public in some way. I'm wondering for some of you. Maybe it could feel very public for you. There's also an opposition to Chiron here. You may be afraid to like express something to somebody, like a fear of maybe how you're going to be perceived, or a fear of like asserting yourself with a specific person. And I think that you're going to do it anyway because it's somebody I think that you need to let go of. Now, for others of you, if it is about a bigger dream, aspiration, or goal, there can be some kind of like fear around expression, like self-expression and actually going after what you want. Like I said, I feel like you're going to push through whatever it is anyway. It could also be, you wanting to focus on some bigger dream, aspiration, or goal. But with that square to Pluto, you can maybe feel like, you would, I don't know, maybe you have to buy something in order to make this happen. Or maybe there is an issue with your self-worth, self-esteem. Oh my God, I can't do this. I can't say this. I can't be this, etc. There could be something as well with the opposition here. There's going to be Venus and Saturn opposition. 10th house, 4th house. So, there's something going on in your home and your family life. It's like you're trying to pursue something in regards to like a dream, aspiration, or goal, or maybe some kind of friendship, but it could feel like there's something else that's maybe more pressing at home. Maybe there's things that you're needing to fix around the home. Maybe you're wanting to spend money and go out with friends or something like that, but you don't have it because you have to make these renovations, or you have to move, or there's a family member that needs money, or something like that. So keep that in mind. I love you, bunchies, Sagittarius. Let me know how you believe that this is going to play out for you in the comment section below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And absolutely 100% good luck to you. Talk soon. All right. Hello, Capricorn and Capricorn risings. Hope you guys are doing super awesome. Welcome to your solar eclipse in Libra for October 14th, 2023. So, this is a very public one for you guys, Capricorn, okay? You guys are going to be having a solar eclipse in your Libra 10th house of career and reputation. The South Node is going to be in a conjunction with this solar eclipse, and so will Mercury. So there's some kind of way that you're showing up in the world that maybe people disagree with. There may be some way that you're showing up in the world that maybe you feel isn't necessarily authentic to you. You may be needing to let go of an old way of public portrayal, like the way that you're portraying yourself, because you feel like the ruler of this solar eclipse, Venus in your 9th house, doesn't align with your higher purpose or who you believe yourself to be on like maybe a moral or faith-based level. For some of you, this could be you kind of maybe talking with a superior or a boss in some way. Maybe you're wanting to change your career because you're feeling like it doesn't actually align with your higher purpose. And maybe you're needing to South Node let go of a relationship with a boss, let go of some kind of career path or the way that you have shown up. Because not only that, this solar eclipse in Libra is also in a square to Pluto in your 1st house of self. So there's conflict about the changes that you've made and who you are now after all of these transformations. Pluto is going to be direct at this time now. Keep that in mind. And so these changes that you feel like you've made or you want to make, you want to move forward with these things. And it could be that somebody is at a disagreement with you. Now, we do have a sextile between Mars and Venus. So I feel like you have a friend that's, or a community or an audience, if you have one, that is supporting your higher purpose and making a career out of that higher purpose. There is going to be an opposition to Saturn in the third, where Saturn is like telling Venus, no, there's something that maybe you're trying to start. Maybe it is something in regards to like a writing project. Maybe it is something in regards to travel and you don't have the documents. Maybe you're needing to it could be something as simple as maybe you're needing to travel for work or something like that, and you don't have the documents in order. There's something in your third house that you're needing to get together. Maybe you wrote something and you're wanting to start a career as a writer, right? And somebody's like, no, you need to have this edited professionally. Maybe it's something like that. It just feels like maybe it's a difficult conversation. Third house can represent communication, a difficult conversation between these things. There could be, maybe it's a legal case, that's kind of public in some way. Like I said, you do have some kind of friend here who is supporting you in some way. There could be something around like home and family that can be very triggering, or you could have a family member that maybe is trying to assert themselves in some way, or maybe you just have this fear that stems from childhood, really, that is causing you to be afraid to do this, whatever this may be. I feel like you're going to go through with it anyway, with the North Node being there. So yeah, like I said, I would definitely look for support from friends, allies, groups, communities, networks that you're a part of, an audience, if you have one. And, everything will always work out in your highest good. So Capricorn risings, thank you guys so much. Let me know how you believe that this is playing out for you in the comment section below, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you have not. Thank you so much. Bye. Hello, Aquarius and Aquarius risings. Hope you guys are doing super awesome. Welcome to your solar eclipse that is happening on October 14th, 2023, and it will be taking place in Libra. So solar eclipse in your Libra 9th house is where this is taking place for you personally. So this can talk about philosophy, relationships with mentors, gurus. It's generally a pretty lucky house. It's a good house. And Mercury and the South Node are going to be in a conjunction here. For some of you, this can simply be about you picking back up that writing project and getting ready to wanting to publish it. Okay, maybe talking to another person. Libra can be about other people. Mercury about communication. Maybe you're needing to pay some money or something like that in order to make this happen. Now, the opposition to Chiron, I definitely feel like if it is a writing project, like this could be something that's very personal to you. Like maybe you're writing about something that's very personal to you. But I feel like regardless, even if it feels hard or it feels weird, I feel like you're going to go for it anyway with Chiron and the North Node in Aries. I feel like you're going to push through whatever this is. For some of you, with the solar eclipse being ruled by Venus, which is in your 8th house, the opposition to Saturn here in your 2nd, Venus is the ruler of your 4th house and your 9th house. For some of you, there could be somebody like it could be a female family member or some kind of family member, or maybe it's a younger person. Mercury rules your 5th house of younger people or children, or somebody that you're dating. Maybe if somebody is asking you to invest in them, or there is an opportunity kind of here for you to invest in somebody, for them to serve their higher purpose in some way. And with the opposition to Saturn, which is your co-ruler being in the 2nd house, you could be like, I don't know if I got it. I don't know if I have the money to help you move right now. I don't know if I have the money to help you publish your project. I don't know if I have the money to come and see you right now. It could be this sense of needing to travel maybe somewhere that you've been before. In order to see this person, perhaps, especially if you're seeing somebody at a distance or what have you. It could also be that, you're needing to pay for other things and you have other responsibilities that you're highly focused on. And, you could be trying to get the money together in order to publish this book, in order to go back to this place that you've been before, in order to focus on some kind of higher education. Maybe you're going back to school with the South Node there. It can be something like that. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. The solar eclipse is going to be squaring Pluto in your 12th house. So you could like have a bad feeling about it. You could also like be kind of getting in your own head about something and start feeling like, oh no, I don't know. Maybe you start getting worried or something like that. I would definitely say like try to be optimistic around this solar eclipse. The ninth house is, like I said, generally a pretty lucky house. And so I do feel like there's some brand new beginning. It could be like something that you're investing in, Mercury ruling the eighth house of investments, Venus being the ruler of this solar eclipse and also being in the eighth house. It could be like an investment opportunity of sorts. Okay. So, I mean, that's really going to be up to you whether or not you're trying to do that. Now, the good thing about this as well is that Libra is a air sign. You are an air sign. So, if you're more in the late degrees of Aquarius rising, then this can make a trine to you, okay, to your ascendant and yourself. So there could be some way that you are benefiting. So thank you so much, Aquarius and Aquarius rising. Let me know how you believe that this is going to play out for you in the comment section below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe as well. And the best of luck to you. Thanks a lot. Bye, Aquarius. Hello, Pisces and Pisces risings. I hope you guys are doing super awesome. Welcome to your solar eclipse in Libra, which is happening on October 14th, 2023. So you guys are going to be having a solar eclipse in your eighth house. So this is of change, transformation, death, sex, taxes, a partner's money, investments, etc. It is making a conjunction with the South Node, which is about letting go, releasing things from the past, and Mercury, which is about communication. And also Mercury rules your seventh house of one-on-one relationships. The ruler of this solar eclipse is in your seventh house of one-on-one relationships, which is Venus. And so this makes me feel like for some of you with this new moon happening here, but with the South Node being there, Venus being in opposition to Saturn in your first house, I'm kind of wondering if you are needing to be more independent in some way and let go of some kind of relationship that may hurt at first, but is ultimately going to benefit you and your independence. Venus making this opposition to Saturn in your first house, I feel like maybe there is a partner who's wanting to maybe conjoin finances or maybe wanting to get married or a business partner or something like that. And you're kind of like, I don't know. It makes me feel like as well, there's something going on here where the solar eclipse is squaring Pluto. Now, Pluto rules your ninth house of like your higher self, right? Your philosophy, what you believe in. It can also be a marriage house. And being that it's squaring in Pluto that rules your ninth house and it's squaring Pluto in your 11th house, you could feel like there's somebody that's wanting to come around and join forces with you in order to make money, in order to get married. And you're like, this conflicts with what I believe. This conflicts with my higher dreams, my higher aspirations. This is like you're asking, well, why now? You didn't want this before, right? South Node, why now? It feels like that you tried it kind of thing. I think that you're realizing that somebody may have to go in some way. I believe that, yeah, there should be a sextile here between Mars and Venus. Mars in your ninth house and Venus in your seventh house. And so there is some kind of opportunity, I feel, to be able to maybe commit to a higher level in some way, join forces with somebody. And it just feels like you're not really here for it. You're not really here for it. And you may be realizing that you're just going to have to let somebody go, and you're going to have to focus more so on yourself. Somebody, if you were relying on somebody else for money or some kind of financial support or some kind of support, you may be realizing you can't have that anymore. And now this is an opportunity for you to work through these fears or these triggers with Chiron there and push through and figure out like who you are on your own, in some way. So I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely one of maybe a little bit more difficult transits for you, between all of the signs, but it is ultimately going to show you your sense of boundaries, and it's going to really make you put up these boundaries for you and implement these standards for yourself and for the people that you allow in your life, Pisces. So ultimately, you're going to realize how you stand on your own. And I feel like in the end, you're going to end up making more money because of it. So Pisces and Pisces risings, thank you guys so much. Let me know how you believe that this may be playing out for you in the comment section below, and make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you have not. Thank you so much, Pisces, and talk soon. Good luck.